Start things off with a look at Halloween climate history for Meridian, and specifically I want to point out the record rainfall that we've ever had on Halloween. And notice that it says 2.38 inches. That was back in 1979. Well, here's the first alert update. It just populated in terms of how much rain we have picked up so far in Meridian, and it's been upgraded to 2.21 inches, and it continues to rain. So there's a good chance after going from 35 days straight of no rain to on the final day of the month getting record rainfall. So we'll see what happens. But here's an average of what we've picked up thus far. Basically anywhere from 1 to 3 inches thus far. And again, there could be some isolated spots that may get a little bit more than that. But here's a look, very active. As we see, EM/EPA live radar has a lot of colors. Again, we have steady rainfall anywhere from Taylorsville over towards Heidelberg. Similar for the Quitman area, every now and then a rumble of thunder. Still looking pretty dry though in Shabuda, Needham as well over into Choctaw County, but eventually you may tap into a few showers in the Choctaw County area. We do have some showers throughout the southern portions of the Sumter County area, Livingston included, and then from Meridian you see we have some steady rainfall from there across portions of I-20, and you see back towards Forest it's steady, up towards Union as well, Decatur, DeKalb, Gainesville. So again, all of us dealing with a soaker of a Halloween night. So that will continue as we go forward through the night. Heading into our Friday morning, grab the umbrella. We're expecting more rain to deal with. Gradually though through the day, it starts to taper off a little bit by the lunch hour. We'll see more of a scattered coverage. We'll keep a few scattered light showers through the 5 o'clock drive. But if you have Friday night plans, I think the weather will be a little bit more cooperative. But in total, again, you see so far we've picked up about 1 to 3 inches, and this is what this is estimating through Friday evening. With those bright pops of color though, there could be some spots that may get a little more than 3 inches. It just depends on how these rain bands set up. So aside from that, the tropics continue to remain active. Again, hurricane season officially ends November 30th. So we're getting towards the end of the season thus far, but things are still rather active. We have 2 areas over into the Atlantic that we're watching. Really, this one here includes parts of the Atlantic and the Caribbean sitting just on top of, let's say, the Puerto Rico area, but again, having a low chance for organizing. However, this one in the Caribbean at one point we thought was going to go more north and east, but it's been lingering so long that the patterns are shifting. And so therefore, by next week, this could potentially make it into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll continue to watch the trends, but first alert, that is something that we'll have to keep an eye on for the next week. As far as temperatures right now, we have mid to upper 60s, 66 for the metro, 69 for Livingston, 65 for Philadelphia. Please be careful out there if you plan to travel tonight. Lows will stay more so in the 60s. Rain is likely. And then for your Friday, TGIF, temperatures kind of flirting with 80, cooler than what we've seen all week, but still a little bit above the average. Clouds and showers will keep those temperatures again a little on the cooler side. And keep in mind, tomorrow we say hello to November. This is a look at the averages for the month. Average rainfall for November is typically a little more than 4 inches on average. The high to start the month is about the mid 70s. By the end of the month, the high on average drops to about the mid 60s. So we can expect a cooling trend based on climatology in November. But again, for your Friday and into the weekend, from that day forth, it'll start to warm up a little bit. And then again, Sunday, we fall back at 2 a.m. So really set your clocks back 1 hour before bed Saturday night. And Tuesday is election day. We're calling for some spotty showers. Again, this is that 10-day forecast at 10, sponsored by the Stephen Wilson Law Firm.